Red Room. This is Miss Suzanne and my dog Woody. He wanted to say hi to you. We've been keeping lots of good company this week. So anyways, I wanted to introduce you to Woody. Okay, you can go now. We are going to have a little lesson about insects. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna tell you what all insects have in common. Okay? So this is my insect up here. It's not quite finished yet, but all insects have a head. And on the head are the two big eyes. They also have the mouth, and they have two antennae. Here's one, and here's the other one. There we go. The antennae, you can smell, the insect touches with it, you sometimes can taste with it, so feel with it. So these antennae are very important to the insect. Next we have the thorax, and the thorax is in the middle of the body, and what happens here is all the legs are always connected to the thorax. So here's 1, 2, and 3 on this side. Oops. And on this side there are 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Also, if the insect, like the butterfly or the dragonfly or the bee, has wings, the wings are also connected to the thorax. Some insects don't have wings, some do. There are wings. And the last body part is the abdomen, and that's where the stomach is. And if the insect happens to have a little stinger, it's always down below on the abdomen. Okay, so we have the head, thorax, abdomen, legs, and antenna, eyes, mouth, and wings. So let's go over here, and I'm going to teach you a song to help you remember all this. It goes like this. You can stand up. Okay, and I'll do it really slow with you, then we'll do it again. It goes like this. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Eyes and mouth, antenna, 2, 3 legs, and you have an insect for you. That's how it goes. So let's try it again together. Ready? Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Eyes and mouth, antenna, 2, 3 legs, and you have an insect for you. Good. You guys can sing that this week if you like. Also, what I wanted to do is show you some pictures of real insects. There's just some of them. I found out there were 1 million different kinds of insects in our world. These are just a few that I think you've seen before. This is the butterfly, and the butterfly definitely has wings. And right now, this one is eating the nectar from the flower. Can you see the head? The thorax is underneath the wings, and so is the abdomen. Okay, this here is a grasshopper. This grasshopper actually chews his food. They like to chew on little plants. You can see the head, the eyes, and the legs. The thorax are connected, the legs are connected to the thorax and the abdomen. Oh, and here's a mosquito. The mosquitoes are sucking up food right here. All mosquitoes have this right here. It is called let me see if I can see it, Piboscis. You can see the head, the thorax, the legs, and the abdomen. Oh, and here are those flies. Now, flies have what's called compound eyes. See how these eyes are really big? They can't see very far, but what they can do is detect movement around them. And so if they feel like someone's coming up to them, they can see it real fast and fly away. So that's a fly. Head, thorax, abdomen, legs, and the wings. Here is an ant, and you can really see the body parts in an ant. Head, thorax, abdomen. Notice the legs are connected to the thorax. And here is a bee. Now the bee has the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, and they probably have that little stinger. So anyways, those are some pictures of real insects. Okay, what I'd like you to do is I want you to think about the parts on your body. And we're going to see what we have in common with insects. First of all, think about how many heads do you have? How many heads do you have? Hopefully you know you have one head, okay? An insect also has one head. Okay, here's our chest up here. We only have one chest. But you know what? The insect also has a chest, and that's called the thorax. So I'm going to put that he also has a chest. Now, think about how many arms do we have? We have 2 arms. 2 arms. How many arms does the insect have? You know what? The insect has 0 arms. He doesn't have any arms. But let's go down to legs. How many legs do we have? We have 2 legs. 1, 2. So we have 2 legs. How many legs does the insect have? Let's count again. I'm going to take this wing off so I can see the legs. Okay. We're going to count. How many legs does the insect have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Sorry about that. And let's see. 6. There we go. 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So they have 6 legs. Now, do we have any antennae? I don't have anything poking out of my head, so I'm putting 0. But our insect has 2 up here. 1, 2. That's so they can touch, feel, smell, taste sometimes. Now let's go to the abdomen. Well, we have an abdomen. That's where our stomach is. But also, oops, we have only one abdomen. Oops. Where's my little... Okay, I'm just going to put a 1. Now, how many abdomens does the insect have? 1. So we have that in common with the insect. Now, nose. How many noses do we have? 1. 1 nose. And does the insect have any noses? No, they don't. They have 0 noses because they have the antennae. Now, eyes. Let's count how many eyes we have. 1, 2. We have 2 eyes. But I also learned that insects definitely have 2 eyes, but some of them have more than 2 eyes. Okay, so that's how we are similar and different from insects. Now, I wanted to show you something that you could do maybe at home if you're getting kind of bored. You could always sing our song, but also I kind of went through my pantry and I thought I wanted to make an insect. So I found 3 big marshmallows, 1 for the head, 1 for the thorax, and 1 for the abdomen. And then I thought, okay, I had some licorice for the antennas. It doesn't really want to stay up, but I kind of pushed them back in. And for the eyes, I put little chocolate chips. 1, whoopsie, it probably won't stay very well, but instead of chocolate chips, you could also use raisins. Come on, stay there. There we go. And now for the thorax, I know that the legs are connected to the thorax, so I'm going to put 3 legs on each side. And I use spaghetti noodles, but you could use pretzels. There it is. or anything, maybe thin sticks, whatever you'd like. Now for the abdomen, oh, you know what? And if your insect flies, you can add some wings. 1, 2. Maybe I want to make this a fly. But at the very end, these are potato chips, by the way. And I also have the stomach. And if I wanted to make a stinger in the stomach, I could put maybe another spaghetti noodle on there. But here's my little insect. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll eat it later. Okay. Another thing you can do is you can go outside and look for insects. Don't touch them, just look at them, and maybe you'll be able to see the head and the thorax and the abdomen. See if they have wings. Okay, so those are 2 things you can do this week. So I enjoy doing these lessons for you. I miss you, and you all just have a wonderful week.